Hey, what's going on, everyone? Hope you're all doing good. I'm so excited today here. As I said, my guy, this is the guy, the legend, the myth, the LinkedIn master, Mr. Steven. He's with here right now today during this. And the best thing about this is we are with Steven live one on one, and I'm really so excited to work with Steven. And actually, I've, I've, I've been able to know that Steven for wow, sorry about that. So I guess we are back. We had some echo behind, but I think we are good right now. So as I was saying, I've been able to know Steven for a while, and Steven, he is, let's talk about consistency, guys. This is what we talk about, consistency. Steven, I've come to know him as being the most consistent person ever. And let's talk about building your network marketing business. Right? I guess you're in a certain position whereby you're feeling, hey, I'm really struggling building my network marketing business. I'm really struggling to get more leads, to get more prospects in my business. And you're actually looking at the whole social media thing, and you're thinking, wow, this is so hard. There's a lot of technical stuff that I'm supposed to do here. I just want to tell you that you really don't need to be a tech savvy, because Steven, he has been able to generate over $4,000 plus with free leads on LinkedIn. And I just want to give the ground to you, Steven. First of all, I just want you to explain to us, like, I believe you started the network marketing industry after you've retired, because you saw that this was an amazing place whereby you can come launch and make something, an extra income on the side, or also a full income as you're in your retirement. So what inspired you, and what did you see was a very good aspect of the network marketing business that you could actually encourage even the younger generation and the upcoming generation to get involved in the industry and work it out? So take over, Steven.
Okay. When we retired, we had a sort of a traditional service business that we'd worked for a long time. When we retired, the first thing my wife and I decided was that we were not going to sit around and do nothing. We had seen some of our friends do that, and you know what? They get cranky, they get sick, and shortly the sickness has its ultimate result. We're not going to do that. So we started looking for something to do in our retirement where we could be challenged, where we could be productive, where we could make some money. Network marketing seemed to answer all those things. We knew nothing about network marketing. I myself had avoided social media like the plague. I didn't want people knowing all my stuff. But we found Amy got involved with network marketing with an essential oils company and wanted me to help too. I thought, I'm not doing parties with girls about oils. There's got to be a better way. The internet seemed to be the obvious choice there. Why sit down, chase around a few people to get 2 or 3 or 4 people to show up at your house and pitch your stuff to them, when you can literally contact, as you build up, first tens of people at a time, and then hundreds of people and thousands of people all at the same time with the same message. That is the best way I can think of to build a business. But that's real expensive. Doesn't have to be. That's where LinkedIn comes in. We have found that you can build a business on LinkedIn without paying for advertising, without actually paying for a free or paying for your LinkedIn account. We still operate on a free LinkedIn account. There are some limits to that, but it's very small limits, and you can work around them. So we're building our business, generating free leads with LinkedIn on a free account without doing anything technical at all.
Amazing. So, hey, if you're tuning in here right now, what you're getting in from Steve is they are really using LinkedIn to build their network marketing business. And he is not like the best a guru in the technical world. It's all about, I just want you to analyze one thing that he has said: using one message over and over again and getting results from it. So I believe I just wanted to know something, Steven, and this is a question that I also really, sometimes I was really struggling with: being consistent and never giving up. When you got started into the industry and you started building your business, I just want you to share with us your journey. Like, how was it on the beginning? Because 99% of the people, they get stuck almost when they are almost to get results. So I just want you to give us our journey, and as a new network marketer who is tuning in on this live today, he or she is feeling like, hey, I'm like stuck on this thing, I don't know what to do, I don't know where to go, and the only option that they're thinking about right now is leaving the business alone and quitting. But the question that I want to ask that person who is thinking that way: do you have any good other option that you can work the next 90 days? So let's hear your opinion and your view on, and actually, because I know you've already done this and this has already worked for you, on being consistent, never giving up, and filling in the pipeline, and then after at the end you get results. Because I believe in something: there's always the delayed gratification. All right, there's instant gratification and delayed gratification, and I believe delayed gratification pays big time each and every day if you stick on it and be consistent. So back to you, Steven.
Exactly. That's the whole point of network marketing, Dennis. 98% of network marketers fail because, as you said, they give up just before they succeed. They don't even know it's there, and they give up. Amy and I are fortunate in that we hold each other accountable. I think probably one of the most important things you can do as a network marketer is have somebody that will hold you accountable, because we all have days when we just don't want to do this. Oh, it's so terrible. This is so hard. No, it's not. Oh, it's terrible. I'm not getting any progress. Oh, shut up and just go back to work. And that's what we do. We have been very fortunate in the time we've been involved with network marketing, with maybe one or two exceptions. We've never had that bad day on the same day. And the times we have said, all right, we're both having a bad day on the same day. Quit it. Sit down and do your stuff. Because we believe very firmly there is no opportunity like network marketing. You control, we control, I control how our business grows by what we do. Never quit. Never quit. That's the whole point of what we do. We know we cannot, because our option at our age is to rust up and die, and we're not doing that. I'm not up for that at all. We enjoy this. It's a challenge to just see, all right, who's it going to be today? Who are we going to be able to help today? Who is going to buy into our products today? It's just a challenge, and every day is different. Every day is a surprise. Hey, we're having fun. That's all. That's about all I can say. From a technical issue, you can make this as hard as you want. I think I fear that people that get stopped by technical issues might be looking for an excuse to quit. A technical issue is a learning opportunity. You either learn how to conquer the issue or you learn how to work around it. Either way will work. You get roadblocks. You just have to realize, okay, this is a roadblock. How can I get around it? And go on. The consistency part, I start every day like this. You can't see that, it's all glare, but I write a list. There are things that I do every day. You spoke of instant gratification and delayed gratification. My instant gratification is my list. When I do one little chore, I check it off. That makes me feel good. I do the next one. I check it off. That makes me feel good. It also generates leads every day. It's generating sales every day because I've got my list. I get my instant gratification. The delayed gratification comes slowly. Anybody, if you sign on to a company because the upline has told you that you're going to make a ton of money right away, they know better. They know this is hard work. There are people that make a ton of money right away. It's more usual to be like that rock star that played in bad bars for 20 years and all of a sudden, boom, his career and he's an overnight success. No, he's not. He put years and years of work into that. Network marketing doesn't have to have years and years of work if you have the right plan. It does take some time. You have to start slowly. You have to develop habits, which most of us don't have. Most of us do not do anything consistently. Anybody been to the gym or decided they were going to run lately? That's not for me. I'm not going to run. That hurts. But the point is to build a habit, to learn to do the things that work every day. And just let the results. Do not be concerned about results immediately. Be concerned about the effort. It doesn't take massive effort. Massive effort cannot be maintained. You can't work 18 hours straight on your network marketing every day. Physically, you can't do it. But you can put an hour, you can put 2 hours in every day. That will build your network marketing business over time. You will succeed.
All right. So I'm really getting amazing points here that I believe they're helping me also because I'm always on a learning mood, and I've seen some guys popping here, and it's really good to see an audience that some of the people are engaging and asking some few questions. So, Steve, would you like to answer one or two questions of the people that they're asking?
Sure.
All right, so let me just bring them on our screen. And we have Lucy. I believe you know Lucy is here. So glad to be on the call. And she has a question for you, Steve. So let's see. How long have you been in network marketing, and did you start using LinkedIn immediately? So they really want to, she's asking like, how long have you been in the network marketing industry, and when did you really start building your business using LinkedIn? Did you start building your business just immediately when you got into the industry, or you did the normal way, the way we do, talking to your friends and family members, and then you found that, wow, this is not working, and then you outsourced something else to get more knowledge on building your business? So I think where you can really focus on is, did you really start building your business using LinkedIn immediately you got into the industry?
No. When we started our network marketing business, I decided that, as I said a little bit ago, there was no way I was going to try to build a business talking to people, chasing people around face to face. I was going to go online. Our initial attempts were centered on Facebook. We opted into some training that was Facebook oriented and focused on paid advertising on Facebook over a course. And we decided we'd give 6 months and see where we were. We spent $500 roughly every month for 6 months on Facebook using paid advertising. One thing that is probably true is that I was a terrible ad writer because we wrote our own copies, and the first efforts at anything are really going to be bad. And when you look back at them, you're going to be embarrassed. That's okay. Everybody starts that way. The short version of our efforts with Facebook ads were We spent right around $3,000 over 6 months. We got 8 leads, never even sniffed a sale.
Wow.
That's pretty expensive lead buy.
Yes.
After about 4 months, Thanksgiving in November in our country, we watched a live webinar between the principal of that company and a lady who is now our coach and our mentor and has been for a couple of years, do about a 45-minute live where she talked all about LinkedIn and free ads, how to get free ads using your profile not as a resume, but as a sales tool. We were still in our 6 months. We were still committed. And the price of the training at that time was $297. And I thought, nah, not doing that. But I am cheap and I will watch to see what happens with the price on something. And we got into January and the price on that training dropped to $197. I thought, oh, price is coming down. Let's watch. In February, it got down to $97 and I bid and I bought it. And I put it on the shelf and didn't do anything with it. By the time we got into March and we're still spending money on Facebook ads and we know we can't afford this, I said, okay, maybe I'll look at this training. And I thought, whoa, she's doing this on LinkedIn. I had opted on, or I had set up a LinkedIn account once years ago, and all I got was a ton of email I didn't want. So I thought, okay, let's take another look. Set up a profile and began doing what she said. First month, we got 20 leads, and I'm only inviting 25 people a day to connect. But I was doing what she said. We got 20 leads. Okay, this is a big improvement. We kept going and kept building, as she said, and we began to get more leads. Still no sales, but a few leads. So I got to the place where I decided, let's make it better. Now, I didn't know what I was doing, so my chances of making it better were really slim. And it didn't make it better at all. All I did was complicate things and make messes and slow progress. About April, and we're still not making any progress, my wife had a call with one of our mentors' coaches, and I was not invited on the call, so I'm off in another room in the house. And after a few minutes, Amy comes to me and she says, Debbie wants to talk to you. Oh, what does Debbie want to talk about? She just wants to talk to you. Okay. So I went in the room and I was chastised severely. Really tough love. Changed my life. Changed our life, changed our business. So I recommitted. The first month where we went back to doing exactly what we were told, working the system exactly the way it said. The first month, I believe we got maybe 50 leads. And then we got 60 leads. And then all of a sudden, we got 100 leads in a month. Now things are beginning to happen. I learned things by messing up. When there's a program that works, don't try to make it better. Somebody else has already done the pain. Somebody else has already suffered through it. And what they're doing is giving you the best that they have found so far. At this point, our business is exploding. There comes a point in everybody, and our mentor tells the same story where she went along for a number of months Nothing's happening. This isn't going to work. I don't know what's happening here. But she kept plugging, and so did we. There comes a point where it catches. And it may not be for some people. Some people, a very few. It is the first month. Sometimes it's the third month. Sometimes it takes a year or two. Remember, we're working with free here. We're working on a free account. All we're spending is our effort. So if it takes some time, it also takes some patience. That's your investment, the time and the patience to do the same thing, do the right way every day, consistently. There comes a time where it catches and you have a big month. You got a choice now. You can sit back and celebrate, which will kill your momentum, or you can keep doing the same thing you've been doing and see what next month brings. Because often that's just a start. It's like a rocket taking off. When a rocket is launched, all this massive energy is released and it just sits there. And then it lifts a little bit. And as the energy has continued to be expanded, it gradually begins to lift faster and generate more speed, and it takes off. That's what marketing is about.
Wow, thank you very much, Steve. Those are very, very, very powerful words, and I really believe you have like impacted someone's life here in one way or the other by sharing your thoughts. So the other day you actually being recognized as one of the most consistent, and also made some really good money with free leads. And I'm speaking about free leads, and I believe that was over $4,000 plus and above with free leads on LinkedIn. And I just want how powerful is that? Like how really powerful, because you came all the way from losing $8,000 on Facebook ads to make over 4,000 plus dollars using free LinkedIn leads. Wow, that's really an amazing. Will you want to share one or two things about that?
The main thing to share really is the system, which I'm sure Dennis will be glad to share with you. If you'd comment and ask him, he'll be glad to share the system with you. We're working the same system, and Dennis is new with the system and has taken off and is doing some really, really powerful things too. He's not talking about himself. Do I recall a number like 350 leads in the first month or 6 weeks?
Yes, sure.
Yeah. And that's just massive effort there to generate that kind of leads and consistency. It's consistently. What we're doing here is a system where if you can copy and paste a message, you can work this system. There's no website involved here. You don't have to pay initially for any kind of email. It's all done through private messaging. Just ask people that you believe might have an interest in your products or your business to connect. You offer them something free of value to them, some piece of information that costs you little or nothing, costs them nothing. Free is the key here. You don't spend money before you're making money. You just copy and paste. You ask people to invite or to connect with you very simply and begin a conversation. Offer them value, some valuable piece of information that can be useful for them for free. And oh, by the way, if you'd like more information, take a look here. Too easy to do. Just do it. Same thing every day.
All right. Thank you very much, Stephen. It's a really honor having you here, and I really appreciate you bringing the great value into this community and actually sacrificing your team. I know outside there right now, it's during the morning hours, and you really made that effort to be here with us, to share your great value, to share your great content. And that shows how you're big, how you have a very big heart to help people outside there really change their lives. And I really believe the more you give, the more you receive, and that's why actually you being blessed in your business, and that will continue happening over and over and over again. So we really appreciate you. You've really given us great content, and I'll really be happy to having you also here on another call that you will be having, and let's continue building the business. So thank you very much, Stephen. And to everyone who has tuned in, we really appreciate you coming on board with Stephen. We are really grateful for everyone sparing your time being here on us. You could be doing something else. You could be maybe talking to your prospects. You could be maybe doing something else out there, but you blocking that time and coming on board to listen what Stephen has to give of value, it's such a great honor, and we really appreciate that. So with that said, I really appreciate, so thank you very much. And the program that we are using to really build our businesses on LinkedIn, I'm sure on this video you may be invited with one of my team member or an accountability partner like Lucy, and you may really want to get started on the program, because that's the same thing that Stephen he is using, and we have heard from the source. He has been able to make over $4,000 plus totally using free LinkedIn leads, right? So what will that do to your business? What will that do to you, helping you making more leads, making more sales, and ranking up into your network marketing business? And the best part of you is making that extra coin to help you kick in. So get back either to me or Lucy and just tell them, hey, I'm ready to get started on the program, and we'll be giving you the directives and we'll be guiding you on exact steps on how to go about it, because our main purpose is to work with you, make you feel home, and start building that belief of getting results. So thank you very much, and thank you everyone. I'm now ending this show. Bye bye.